Yeah, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. Here's so much Jason YK. So today I just want to break down what you guys should be expecting from the markets next week. Today is the 9th of March, 2025. I want to believe that every one of you cashed out big time last week. Let me show you guys our outlook for last week. This was the outlook for last week. Was it on this? Yes, 30. Yeah, this was the one we used for our outlook for last week. And this was the trend line that we drew. And we're talking about the third touch, which is this, which is still where the market has been ranging still. Now, last week, the market was around this place. Last week, when we dropped the outlook, the market was around here. The market was around here when we dropped it last week. And I said something that the market was going to drop from here down to this place and touch this trend line and take us up. So if you consider it very well now, the market is still ranging around this trend line. There was a breakout, go back into the trend, break down below, and it's still ranging here now. So now, looking at it, if you take the sell, this particular sell from here down to this trend line level, definitely you will have made 1,006 pips last week. This is a good morning. So I want to believe that everybody cashed out last week. This is just a review of what we did last week. So I want to believe that every one of you guys cash out big last week on this particular trade. So now moving forward to what we need to do today, let me use another chart. I'll still go over to the monthly. I'll still start from the monthly because today is 9, so it's still a fresh month. It's still a very fresh month. So now, what we're going to look at is, look at the candle critically. The candles it's just giving us a vibe of a trend, a downtrend, which we're going to mark out our key level, which can also be referred to as a zone. This is the highest of the market, and this is the lowest. This is the lowest. And presently, I'm done with my monthly. We can see that critically, the market is an uptrend, no doubt. Now, we've seen the candle that, okay, the candle is just in between here. The candle is just in between here. So this one now that closes here. So another one is still a monthly candle, though. So I'm still expecting this candle to give us a full body down here. But let's break it down and see how it goes. Like you all know, we don't predict. We only react to what market is saying. So moving forward to the weekly. Now, this is our weekly. That is to say, market was so bearish last week, which is this one candle that dropped, just as we analyze it. So moving forward to how we can utilize the opportunity this coming week. Now, this take me to my trend line. As you all know, the confluences that we use for US30, in case you can't remember, you can go over to my YouTube channel and check it. So my key level has been marked on the monthly. So now here is my trend line, which I just bring out. Here is my trend line, which I just bring out. And if you observe critically, you will see that we have our first touch here on the trend line. We have our first touch here. We have our second touch around this area. Around this area. We add the third touch here. And if you consider where the market is right now, the market went back up and now came back to the trend line again, which the market is trying to battle with presently. Now, moving forward, this should give us an insight that this coming week, if another candle should open below this trend line, then definitely it will take us down to this place. To take us down to this place. So now let's drop it down to the daily and see what the daily candle is saying. And see what the daily candle is saying. If you drop it down to the daily, you will see that the daily candle is preaching something to us as well, which is on a daily, the market has broke out of this trend line. broke out from E, and then we're waiting for this retracement, and then we utilize it. So now let me just drop it down to the 4 hours where we're going to finalize what we should be expecting. Everybody already know how to do top down. So, and if you don't, please go over to my YouTube channel and help yourself by watching those videos I've made and try to utilize them. Now we have this trend line. It's a very strong trend line coming from down on the weekly. Now let me just see if we can put a bearish trend line somewhere. No, if we put a bearish trend line here, it's not really necessary, because until the market break out from this trend line, that's where we can have this. So that is not really necessary. Let's try this from here to here. This one can be a valid one, but let's see if it is needed. It should have been needed, but the market has already broken out from here, so we can just remove this, that it is not necessary. So it is not necessary to keep our chart very simple and very neat. Now let's see if we can actually have some key levels again on our chart. If we can have some other key levels on these 4 hours on our chart. If you consider this area, you will see that the market is actually at a particular zone, which is this. On 4 hours, the market is here, failing to break here, it broke out here, fake out, and went back up. So the market is presently stuck here. So now we can, okay, we don't need this. I just want to keep the chart very clean and simple. Now, if we look at this area now, you will see that there's something particular about here, about this particular level. The market could not break down, here could not break up, and the market is trying to nod it here again as well. So now, what I can see here is still a ranging market, which is, I'm going to be favoring. Overall, the market is going to buy, no doubt. Overall, the market is going to buy. But before the buy will happen, there will be some drop. So what I'll be expecting from this market this week we are going into, which will be opening tonight, is when this candle open, okay, I see something now. I see a mini key level here. This area. When you drop it down to your lower time frame, you will understand all this. Yeah, I see something there. So now that is to say, all these zones are very, very important, which is about how many pips? Which is about 500 and let's say 600 pips. That's 600 pips. There are so many obstacles on the road here. Now, so what I see here is the market will nod it here again. Give us something like this, nod it and drop it down to this level again, or probably go further to this level or this level. So in other words, we can just make it like this would be like TP1. This can be like TP1. I'm not giving you guys signal. This is not signal. We react to, we don't predict. This can be like TP2. This is not a signal, but this is, you can use it to compare to what you have on your chart and utilize the opportunity. This one can be like TP3. This can be like TP3. This can be like TP3. Yeah. For this. And then from here, we'll be looking forward to taking it up again to this trend line. So the market can decide to get to TP1, go back up, or TP2, go back up, or TP3, go back up. But what I'm seeing on this chart is the market will still drop. But overall, the market now, that is what I'm seeing presently. But if the market should now open, and the market was able to break out from this trend line, just wait for a retracement here. No doubt, just take it up straight. If the market is able to break out from this trend line, wait for a retracement and take it up. That is it. And we also have some key levels around here, which I believe all of you already know and you should be aware of. If you're not, please go over my YouTube channel. I've dropped a lot of videos that talk about all this zone, all these key levels. So this is another one. So you should expect that if market gets here, it will surely react again. So now let's see, maybe, so this is basically what I will be expecting from the market this week. We don't need Fibonacci on this. We don't need it. So basically, this is what I will be expecting from the market this week. And if you want to check it with Fibonacci, you can drop it down here from here to here. That is to say the market is presently at 50 Fib level. That is another confirmation from the confluence. This is another confirmation from the confluence. The market is at 50 Fib level, which means it's going to drop down again. Okay, guys. So this is what you guys should pay attention to for this week, and you should expect it from the market. So that is to say we are expecting nothing less than how many pips? We're expecting nothing less than 1,200 pips on this level. And if the market should break out from that, if the market should break out from this trend line, it's going to be massive. We should be expecting 1,900 to 2,000 pips on that level. But this is 1,200. So I want to believe that every one of you understand this. So if you've got any question, you're free to drop it below. If you're not my free Telegram channel, man, you're missing a lot. So on Tuesday, I'll be live again on Zoom. The link will be dropped on my free Telegram channel. You know, if you want to join us, my mentees, we trade together live every day, you know. So if you want to join us based on choice, my mentorship fee, everybody, the full details you need, you can check it out on my Telegram. Please, I don't take investment. If anybody is chatting you that they are Jason YK, I don't do investment. I don't manage money for people. I don't do fund management. So if anybody is chatting you that they can manage your fund, claim it to be me. It is not me. And if you want to join either my Signal team or my VIP Signal or my mentorship, make sure you hear my voice. Make sure I call you on the call and you hear my voice before you jump into it. All right, guys. So this is where I'm going to be calling it a day today till I come your way again. This is from Jason YK. I hope all of you understand what I do here compared to what we did today, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you see what I did now and what we did today? Is there any difference?
Yes. No, sir. No more difference.
That is just the application. So that is also for you guys. So I will be releasing the video for your class to you.